The slap still shimmered on my skin. When the door clattered shut behind her, I didn't flinch, not right away. The bulb overhead buzzed, blinked once, held. Her voice lingered louder than the slam. No one's going to believe you. And she was right. They never do. Not when the smile belongs to a child. And the scars were my face. I dragged a sleeve across my cheek. Slow, careful, not to smear, just to remember. She had her mother's venom. But she carried my quiet, the dangerous kind. The part that listens, waits, measures the seconds between breath and betrayal. I turned back into the study, sat in the old chair, the one that doesn't creak. Looked at the photo on the desk. Her eyes back then held questions. Now they only hold answers she makes up. The war had already begun. She just hadn't noticed. Not yet. It started with a laugh. Not hers, not the way she used to laugh. 3 weeks earlier, I passed her room. She was giggling on speakerphone. I paused, not to pry, just to listen. A father's instinct. He doesn't even know, she said. And if he did? Whatever. Everyone thinks he's the freak anyway. Obsessed with control. A pause. He's a monster. I swear. I hate him. The words were clean, surgical. I leaned into the wall, not from pain, but focus. I held the moment like a photo in the darkroom. I didn't react. Didn't knock. Just memorized. That's the thing about being cast the villain. You learn how to vanish. In your own house. 3 years since her mother's funeral. I buried my wife with both hands. And raised our daughter with what was left. And now she was dressing up grief. Weaponizing it. Performing it for likes and sympathy. Telling half stories to a crowd. That thought trauma was a TikTok trend. I didn't confront her. I studied. That night, I took her school tablet. Charging in the kitchen like always. No passcode. Either arrogant or naive. The messages were a twisted braid of lies. Screenshots. Voice clips. Inside jokes soaked in cruelty. Made him cry once, lol. Gaslight him back. Say he hit you. They'd believe her, she knew they would. She called me controlling. Paranoid. Manipulative. But when truth comes in a voice they dislike, they call it abuse. I archived everything. Not to use. Not yet. Just to hold. Then I traced her patterns. Her walks. Her skips and stories. Her text to a contact named only J. Older, clever, dangerous. I hired someone, private, professional, expensive. Worth it. The report came in a black envelope. Sealed like confession. Inside, Jay was 24. An ex-tutor. And not just hers. Photos. Documents. Hotel records. She knew. She invited him. I didn't scream. I didn't confront her. I waited. It was a Tuesday. Gray with rain. She came down. Wearing perfume that wasn't hers anymore. I placed the envelope on the table. Said nothing. She scoffed. The way teens do. Then opened it. The blood drained from her face. Fast. Her mask slipped. Photos. Memos. Laughing about how easily he lied for her. You stalked me, she whispered. I drank my coffee. Tasted like justice. I taught you how to tell stories, I said. Not how to bury the truth. She screamed. Flung the folder. But I didn't flinch. The truth had a shape now. One I couldn't unsee. That night. After the shouting. After the slammed doors. I slid a note beneath hers. No drama. Just words. The files have been sent. To his university. To your school. To the police. You're 17. You still have time to choose who you want to be. But I'm not helping you lie anymore. Sometime after midnight. Her door creaked open. She stood there. Note in her hand. Like it burned. You said no one would believe you, she said. I turned in my chair. Faced the window. I said you were wrong. Her mouth moved. Nothing came out. Then a soft please. But I had nothing left. You wanted to make me the villain, I said. Now live with one. She hasn't spoken since. Good. I don't need apologies. I need quiet. Quiet is where rot reveals itself. And truth settles in. I walk past her door now. No glance. Just silence. She cries sometimes. Low. Private. She thought lies could shape reality, that strings pulled and shadows stayed hidden. But monsters like me? We don't haunt shadows anymore. We build light and let them burn in it.